Hey everybody, how's it going? My name's Joe. Welcome back to SNES's Life. This is recap episode number 134. We're going to be covering 5 games up above. Let's get started. First up, Magic Boy. This was a... I struggle to call it a puzzle platformer. If it reminded me more of like the original Bubble Bobble. You got to trap these. You got to hit these dudes and then just basically kick them, and it drops them into the cell at the bottom. Like Bubble Ball, you put them in the bottom and you kicked them off. Um, the graphics looked very, very like Fisher Price, but that didn't end up really being too bad of an issue. I liked the vibrant colors and level choices were nice. Everything looked decent. The music was okay. The controls had some sore points, like the jumping didn't feel quite perfect. But overall, it actually wasn't a bad game, and I did enjoy myself. It's basic. There's nothing exceptional about this that's gonna stand out and make me be like, oh my god, it's so good. But it's a functional, decent enough game. Like I could have seen having enjoyed this as a kid for sure, and I gave it a thumbs up. Like sometimes you just need a basic platformer to enjoy, right? Like I think this one fit that bill very, very well. So hey, something. Next up, King Griffey Jr.'s Winning Run Baseball. Uh, every baseball game lives and dies on the automatic fielding, and this one was not good at all. The sprites looked a little muddled and muddy. If you remember, so I've already covered King Griffey Jr. Presents Major League Baseball, and in that one the sprites were great. But of course, the sprites were all super exaggerated, like steroided out, huge dudes with tiny legs. They blew bubble gum. They missed and they struck out. They get mad and break the bat across their knee, and I thought that was great. The game had character to make up for the fact that its fielding and stuff wasn't good. This one has no character, and also the fielding's bad. So it gets a double downer on that front. Also, I've never really found baseball games to be entertaining. Of course, there's no music in the game, or at least not during the gameplay. So, yeah, and it's getting the thumbs down. If you were going to play King Griffey Jr., play Presents Major League. Way, way better just for the character of the big roided out dudes. Next up, Mohawk and Headphone Jack. Who came up with the name for this game is beyond me. And this was an interesting concept. So you're kind of like a Sonic the Hedgehog dude running around and going super fast. Lots of whoogies. Essentially, actually, what happens is the level is an enclosed space, and you're constantly rotating the map to get your guy to go around it to find all of these kill all the enemies and pick up all these CDs and stuff to open a portal to get to the next level. What's kind of neat is there are big CDs, and you just saw for half a second they're like a pause menu. When you find the big CDs, it adds a new music track, and so you can go into the pause menu in the jukebox and switch the music that's playing on your OST. The downside is if you don't get the big discs, you're literally listening to the same track over and 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 over again. But that's something to point out. It's kind of a really neat concept. Like I can respect the idea. The two issues for this game, aside from the really weird ass name, is these rotating the map around can get kind of confusing, and you end up kind of losing where, like, you can pause it and it'll zoom out and show you a map of the whole area, but it doesn't. It felt like that didn't do quite enough. Like when I was trying to do that, I was pausing. Oh, pardon me. I was pausing so frequently that it kind of takes you out of it. The other issue with the game is the textures, the colors physically hurt my eyes playing this. Like, they're so magic eye poster, bright, harsh color, harsh texture. Like, I would stop playing and just rub my eyes because they hurt my eyes, man. And it's hard to give a game a thumbs up when it physically bothers you. So it gets a thumbs down. An interesting concept, but not real great to play. Next up, Bassmasters Classic, which I've played before, but this is the Pro Edition. Adds some other characters, makes a few visual changes, not a lot. This was a solid fishing game. So the fishing visuals right here, casting, reeling in, getting the fish, reeling it in, that looks fine. The boat section and the bait shop look don't look so great. The music was okay, but this game did. I think it was Mark Davies Fishing. Was that it? It's one I played not long ago. Like seriously, like maybe within the last 10 games. And it was a fishing simulator with great visuals. The graphics looked great, what you had, but it was real fishing. Like if you didn't have the right lure or the right spot or the right time of day or whatever, I spent the first half hour of that game and I hadn't caught a fish. This game does the right thing where it's like not only can you see the fish on screen, you can tell if they're interested in you. You can just super reel in fast and recast again and you catch fish. That's what you want to do in a video game. You want to do the video game. Fishing game. I want to catch fish, not spend half an hour trying to be a professional fisherman in a video. Like I just want to cast my reel and catch a fish, and I caught a bunch of fish in this very, very quickly, and I liked that. This was an enjoyable time. It was, there's actually quite a few fishing games on the Super Nintendo, and I know there's at least one other one, not that I can remember what the hell it was at this stage, that I said the same thing. I was like, this game did it right. I caught fish. Fish were catchable. You caught fish pretty fast and consistently. It was probably the original Bassmasters, actually. I don't know that without trying to go backwards and look, but I feel like that's probably where we're at. So, thumbs up on this one. I enjoyed it. Give it a look up if you're into fishing games. Next up is Mortal Kombat 3. You might notice a little cut there. Something happened with my computer, so I'm starting over at Mortal Kombat 3. This game has the same problem that that Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 had, which is expects way too much, way too fast. Like, I beat the first fight, and then immediately it's pulling off mad combos, just flawlessly destroying me. I can't get a move in. Like, it just crushed the shit out of you. And it expects a skill level that there's no way someone coming in completely fresh is going to have. Now, admittedly, in the 90s when this came out, everybody was playing fighting games because that was all the rage. And especially the arcades were still flourishing. So everybody was playing this shit constantly. But now, in modern day, I mean, the Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter still exist. People still play the shit out of them. But I can probably see 40 plus video games right in front of me on my shelf. There's not a single fighting game up there. So I lack the skill in general, but it's also just not something that I enjoy. It's Mortal Kombat. It looks fine. The music's good. The fatalities are good. The combat's hella stiff. Even here in 3, it still felt stiff compared to how smooth Street Fighter was. So I gave it a thumbs down. More because of the difficulty curve, honestly. This is the point at which there's like friendships and babalities and like 2 or 3 fatalities per character, and there's stage fatalities, and like there's a lot to get into this game. But the combat, the difficulty of it, ramping so and I was there's novice, normal, and expert or something like that. And on Novus, like, it just mixed my dude. Like, it was crazy difficult. Not an enjoyable game if it's not your thing and you're not good. It just brutal game. Thumbs down. Didn't care for it. That's personal opinion. Everybody has them. But that's it, guys. I appreciate you. Recap 1, 3, 4. Moving into the next set of 5 games. So close to being done. So close. I appreciate everybody who stuck with me over the years. Thank you very much, guys. We'll see y'all later. Have a good one.